welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Amanda. Today's video is just going to be probably errands. I want to run around to different thrift stores and look for dressers. I did a while back buy a couple dressers from Wayfair and they were just horrible. I've had them for maybe a year now. They were expensive. I think they were like 150 bucks each and I bought 2 of them. And they're just complete like garbage. Like it's just really flimsy wood that they're made out of and they won't open or close and my closet's a nightmare. So I'm just like browsing and looking for new dressers. I went last weekend, but I wasn't really in the mood to film at all. I haven't been lately. I've just been really busy and there's been like a lot going on. Right now I have stuff for, I'm gonna glue on some fake nails to like run errands and stuff. My nails are like busted looking, so I have to cover these up. But I just thought I'd like chit chat while I put on some like fake nails that I bought from Amazon. I really like them a lot. They have like white, they had like a pack of different colors, but I think today I'll go for red. I do also really like the Kiss nails, the press-on nails. They're like $9 a pack now. Like they're kind of pricey, but you get a few wears out of them. I don't know if you'll be able to see. There you go. They have like the French tip. They had these which look really cool. You can like put your own nail polish on them and obviously you can clip them how short you want them. I love my nails extremely short, like to the point where I could still type and stuff. So all of these I usually cut down so that they're really like short. But they had some like nude pair. I don't know if it'll focus. There you go. More nude pairs. Like they're just like a coral color kind of. These are more muted, but that's like really pretty. I have those for like special occasions if I really don't feel like doing my own nails, because I bought a whole kit from Amazon and I do my own acrylic gel nails from home, and those usually last a really long time, but it also takes me a long time to do them because I'm a perfectionist. It probably takes me like 3 hours to do, so I don't really want to do that today. I don't have the time for it. So I'm just gonna put these on and chit chat. I did also want to throw in Chewy.com. I am obsessed with them. I use them for years now for my dogs. I purchase dog food from them, Trifexis, get their treats, their toys, their vitamins, their supplements. I get all of that from Chewy. So just recently, I don't know if I ever put in my birthday, like my personal birthday, into Chewy.com. I'm not sure. Maybe that's why this happened, but they sent me a picture, a painting in the mail of Aria, and I thought it was the cutest thing ever. I blew up everybody's like Instagram and Facebook and my Snapchat, and I like tagged them. I was like, I am forever grateful. I love stuff like this. Like, it is the cutest thing ever. And then they just put like a little turtle on the back and like dated it. I just thought this was so cute, and it looks just like her. The picture that is uploaded on their like website of her, this looks just like her. Like, it is the cutest thing ever. And they sent a cute little card. That is the cutest thing. I'm so obsessed. Like, no company really does that. I don't know. I had to share. Like, that is the cutest thing ever. I'm obsessed. And I love stuff like this. I found a couple paintings that look like paisley way back in the day from Goodwill, and it was like $3. If I can remember, I'll try to share it with you guys, but it looks just like paisley. It's just a painting that I found at Goodwill, and I'm obsessed. I have like a golden wall of just like pictures of Goldens in my walkway in like the guest bedroom area, like in the back of my house. I don't know, I'm obsessed. It is just the cutest thing, so I added that to the wall. This is my office / back room area. As you could tell, I am a major geek. Like, I absolutely love collecting like old vintage stuff. I did want to switch up the background a little bit just so it's something more like interesting and not so like the same backgrounds all the time in my videos. I just rolled out of bed, so I'm extremely tired. I'm still trying to wake up. But I haven't been filming as much as I used to. I used to like upload twice a week. And now sometimes I'll upload once a week, or like sometimes I'll skip a couple weeks. But I've just had like a lot going on, and it's really hard trying to figure out like new video ideas and not being repetitive over and over and over again. And like I was doing a lot of haul videos. I still have that Shein like winter clothing haul I have to film, but it's just so time consuming. And I have to like dedicate maybe like 2 days just to film that and edit it and upload it. But these are so cute. I can't wait to wear them. I do also trim them down so that they're really, really low because I don't like them so high or like long. I don't know how girls can do that with long nails and like function. I'm trying to like think of stuff that's interesting and like different in my life to share. My life is kind of boring. Like there's really not much going on. This morning I had to wait for the tow truck to come, towed the truck to the mechanic because there is a piece of metal that's rubbing against the tire and it's like not drivable, or else you're gonna lose the tire. So I have a mechanic looking at that this morning. It'll probably take like a week for it to get fixed, which is not a big deal. But got that going on this morning. I also was supposed to go to a parade today. My niece and nephew were going to be in because they play in the marching band at school. And I really wanted to go. I was so excited, but my nephew is really, really, really sick, like puking and has a fever. And I'm not trying to get into like people's personal business, but this is my page and I like to share like my life and just stories and stuff that's going on. But honestly, I don't mean to be offensive to anybody, but if anybody is sick in your house and I find out like puking, fever, like I don't want to be around that because I don't want to get sick. I barely leave my house, so I feel like my immune system isn't that great. It doesn't matter how much I work out, how healthy I eat, the vitamins I take, I still could get sick because I'm not used to being out and about and like around people. So like if I even like hear that somebody is sick, I'm like, I'm so sorry. Even if it's last minute, I have to cancel. I just have to wait and reschedule a different time for us to hang out. But I just, honestly, it is not fun being sick. My nephew is doing better, but it's just gonna like take time. He just went to the doctor, I believe, this past weekend, or like Friday, I believe it was. So I know he's doing better, but I don't want to risk it. And I hate canceling plans. Like I was so excited to hang out and like get out of the house and do something. I was gonna film it as like a video idea and just hang out with my mom and the kids, but it just didn't work out that way today. But I guess the tow truck took a little bit longer than I thought it would, which I'm kind of glad I didn't go to that parade because it was a time crunch. Like I was waiting for the tow truck to come, and then I was gonna leave by at least like 10 or 10:30 and get there early because it started at 11:30, and I'm sure it's gonna be packed and like hard to get in and find parking. So I was like hoping that the tow truck would be on time, and he wasn't. He was kind of late. He didn't get here till like I think 11, and then it took him a little bit to get the truck and then leave. So that's why kind of glad. I hate being like rushed and stressed out if stuff doesn't work. Like this is so painless and easy. But see, I don't know how people can have, no offense to people with long nails, but I don't know if you could see that. There is no way I could do anything with this nail. It is so long. I trim it down like so short. I don't know if I will make a video out of it, which I probably should, but I really need to give the dogs a bath. All 3 of my Goldens need a bath. I give them a bath and groom them all myself. I used to take Aria only to go get groomed at, I think it was like PetSmart. One of those. I went to a PetSmart once and I had her shaved. They did a really good job, but they shaved her so incredibly short that she was almost like, I don't know. I thought it was too much that they shaved her. But it is good in Florida to have her that like low cut because it's really hot out. I don't know. And then it was like almost $200 to have her shaved. And if you do that like once a month, that's expensive. And times that by 3 because I have 3 Goldens. So I decided to invest in a buzzer. I just went on Amazon and bought a buzzer, and I do it myself now. So I've done it like 2 or 3 times now. And it's easy. It just takes a long time. Like it probably takes me over an hour just to do Aria alone because her fur is so thick. I have to do that, and I might make that into a video, like self-care day for my dogs or something. I don't know yet, but because I have to clip their nails, I have to clean their ears, I have to do like all the maintenance on them, so, and give them a bath and wash them. I do have to, maybe I have to ask people on my Facebook as well, but I want to see if anybody else washes, or if there's like a groomer out there that watches my videos. If you happen to know of any good over-the-counter shampoos to use on a dog that's for like sensitive skin, because I was using Johnson & Johnson, and it's for sensitive skin for babies. Because when I first got Paisley a long time ago when she was a puppy, the breeder told me, she gave me like the rest of the bottle that she had, and she was like, you need to use this to wash her. It's very good on their skin, and it doesn't harm them or anything, and it doesn't irritate their skin because it's for babies, for like sensitive skin. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I used it like on all of my dogs for years. And just recently I went to go purchase a new bottle, and they discontinued it, or like they don't sell it anymore. So now I don't even know what to use. So anybody that has any suggestions on, if you have any suggestions on dog shampoo, like what to use for sensitive skin, like please let me know below, because that would help me so much. When you glue on the nails, they're not bad, but they're just not what I like. I don't like them this long. I try to clip them as low as I can, and then I just file them down. There we go. I also brought my car to the SUV. I brought to Ford, the dealership, to get an oil change. I think it was like last weekend. And I've been trying to film like here and there, but it just doesn't, like, sometimes I'm like not in the mood at all to like talk to anybody or anything. So I tried to film like going to Ford, and then I just stopped. I can insert that little clip. I don't know. It's just a little teeny tiny one of me in the car. Today is Saturday, March, I have no idea, I think 12th. I'm on my way over to get an oil change. I just thought I'd vlog because I'm going to be really bored. And the weather today is horrible. It's like hurricane weather. I had a tornado warning until 8:30 or 11 this morning. And yeah, the weather is just horrible. Thundering, lightning, pouring, really, really windy. The power already went out or something, because there's a police officer, and maybe you'll see when I drive away. Did someone hit a pole? Oh my gosh. Oh no. I don't know if I want to record that. But that's my to-do today. I really don't film that much. Like when I have absolutely nothing going on and I can't think of like a video idea, I don't like force myself to upload, because literally it'll be so boring. Like I do the same things every single weekend. So if I do something exciting or like outside of my norm, then I record it. I know it sounds bad, but I literally have no life. Just so much debris everywhere because the winds were crazy strong. It was storming all day, and there was like tornado warnings everywhere and watches, and it was just a nightmare. I went to Ford, got my oil change. They said I needed a new battery. And keep in mind, I just bought this car from Ford in November. It was like November 30th, and it sits in my driveway. Like I work from home and I don't really go anywhere. So like It just sucks, but it's not a big deal. It is what it is. That's what you get for like buying a car, a new used car. But I have to get a brand new battery. Those run roughly around like $100, so I have to go shopping around. I might do that today, but I don't know, we'll see. I have to go looking for a new battery, and then I might film a video just installing it myself. Well, obviously I'll get like a family friend to help me so I know what I'm doing, because I don't think I've ever replaced a battery, but it would be so cool to learn. And then also my brakes. So my back brakes on my car, they're stating that in about like 2 more oil changes I have to replace them because they're really worn. So those are easy. I have all the equipment here to do it, so I just need help. Like, it's not hard. Like, I have a gist of how to do it. You have to take all the bolts off of the tire, take everything out one by one. The brake pad, the rotors, you have to replace them. It's not hard, but I just want guidance. So I do have a family friend that's really good at all that stuff. So he's a jack of all trades. He literally does everything. So next time he's in the area, I'll like ask to see if he'll help me. And I might like film that video as well. I'm gonna like try to make a few changes around the house. Like, I want to rip up all the carpet in my house and put all hardwood floors. Pieces of my house that have like the kitchen, the entranceway, and the back like living room area, that all has like tile, and there's like hardwood floor, but it's like tile. I don't know what type of tile that is, but it looks like a hardwood floor, but it's really tile. And I don't know what they call that, but it's so cool looking. The person that had this house before me put that in, and it just looks awesome. So I have to do the whole rest of the house. So the back rooms, the hallway, all the rooms need flooring. And then a second living room that I made into like a little game room. So that's going to be ripped up, and I'm going to have to replace all that. So that's like the big project for this year. I'm really hoping I can work on that this year, but I have so much junk. I have literally 2 huge bookshelves full of like games, like video games, board games, books. I have DVDs. I have literally everything in those, and it's chock full. And I have to try to get boxes or bins and put all of that stuff in the bins. I think it's a good idea though that I'm doing this, because then I can like reorganize stuff and make it more like, I feel like when I first moved in, I was kind of rushing and I just threw everything where it was supposed to go, and I didn't organize it and make it look like more aesthetically pleasing, I guess. I just shoved everything where it should go. I don't know, but I feel like it's gonna make me more organized when I have to go through everything. But it is time. I need to get rid of having 3 golden retrievers that shed so incredibly much. It doesn't matter how much you brush them or shave them, they're still gonna shed. And including Jada, she's shedding her puppy coat, so she's shedding like the most. And I clean, I vacuum, I sweep, I mop, I do as much as I can, like when I can, but I still see around the house like certain corners and crevices in the house. I see like a pile of dog fur that's just sitting there on the carpets, and I feel like if I had hardwood floor, they'll like kind of blow themselves away, like out of, they won't just stick there, if that makes sense. I have a lot of products that I've purchased and I'm trying them out, but I bought the new Loving Tan. I guess they came out with like a platinum self tanner, and right now I'm using Loving Tan Ultra Tan, I think it's called, like the self tanner. I'm obsessed. That's all I ever use, and the platinum is supposed to be darker than this one. So I have already tried it out. Last weekend I went to my niece's baptism, and it was such a beautiful ceremony, and I am so thankful that I'm one of the godmothers. So I don't know, it was just such a cool experience. But I tried out that self tanner when I went to go to the baptism, and it is beautiful. I cannot wait to review that. It stinks because I was trying to do a first impression, but I was so impatient that I just like tried it out myself. I just don't know what it is. I've been in like a weird funk where I'm like not in the mood to talk to anybody, and I just don't like, I'm just not motivated, and it's not like me, because I used to like do so much and like get excited for things, and now I'm like dreading them every time I try to do something, like the littlest thing. It's really weird, but I'm trying to get out of that funk. everybody goes through it. Everybody has those days where they're just, and I think it's because of my job. I do interact with customers like all the time. So I think I'm just like burnt out, and I'm like, I just want to stay in my little bubble and not like talk to anybody or do anything. So I do have days where I'm just like, I cut everything out. I do want to share, if you have a lot to clean, like you're overwhelmed and there's just like so much, just start with a little bit at a time. Like do one room a day or one room an hour. Like just split it up so it's not so overwhelming, because if you try to clean everything in one day, you're gonna be just overwhelmed and exhausted. Because I used to do that all the time. Like I would look at my house and I'm like, I don't even know where to start. Like just looking at my house makes me exhausted because I don't know where to start cleaning. So I'm just gonna try my hardest to do what I can today on Saturday, and then if I can't fit it in, then I will try it on Sunday, and then if I can't fit it in, then I'll do a little bit at a time during the week. And then also Tuesday I requested off the whole entire day, so I know I'm going to be able to tackle a whole bunch. I do want to limit the amount of time that I'm on social media, because I am on like constantly, like literally. It used to be so bad. Like my life used to consume with like social media. That's all I used to do. And there's a time and place. Like you could still have fun with it, but I was just so engulfed with social media that it was kind of like changing my mindset on everything. Like I was feeling like I had to look a certain way. I was feeling like I had to live a certain way. Like I feel like social media could be so toxic because people only put up the best of their life. So they don't ever put up like anything, any struggles or anything that they're going through, which I like to incorporate a little bit because my life is not perfect. I do have ups, I do have downs. Like I like to share as much as I can, but I do feel like I should have like a limit on social media. And I like to film one whole day. Like I'll take Saturday or Sunday and I'll film like a whole bunch of content and just split it up and post different content throughout the week or the month. And that way I'm not like overwhelming myself and that way I don't have to like post and film every single weekend or every single day. I don't know how vloggers do it, because I don't know, me just posting once a week and trying to figure out ideas and like what to do to like entertain people, like, because I don't do anything fun. Like my life is kind of the same thing. It's very repetitive. There's like once in a blue moon I'll get out of my comfort zone and go out and like hang out with my sisters or do something different, but my life is literally the same. I work, eat, sleep, and clean my house and play with my dogs and hang out with my dogs. Like I don't really do a whole lot. I do want to change that and make my life a little bit more exciting and be a little bit more adventurous, but a little bit at a time. I'm rambling, but I've got to go. I will talk to you guys in a little bit.
On your feet, do you finally see what you're missing? You're just one lost soul here to break the mold. When you see me, do you believe in a higher love? Somebody let the sun come up again. What you need is the heat of the summer. Lost your mind, need the light to recover.